Hello everyone, my name is Raymond. I am come from CSM Section C, Semester 1. Today I am going to talk about something we use every day in English but often get confused about articles a and the. These are the small words, but they play huge role in making our sentence correct and meaningful. Let's start this topic with some introduction. A and the small words, big confusion. Articles words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. A and an are called indefinite articles. They refer to something general, not specific. The is called a definite article. It refers to something specific that the listener already knows. Even though they are tiny words, using them incorrectly and change the meaning of sentence or make it sound vacant. Now we discuss about indefinite articles an and an. A is used before words that begin with the consonant sound. For example, she wants a university degree. Note, university starts with U, but the sound is U, a consonant sound. An is used before the beginning with a vowel sound A, E, I, O, U. Example, I ate an apple. He is an honest man. Even though H is written, it is silent. So the word starts with vowel sound. A vowel sound is the sound, not the spelling, that decides whether to use a or an. Now you can discuss about definite article the. The is used when talking about something specific or already mentioned. Example, I saw the dog you told me about. The sun rises in the east. We also use the when there is only one of the something in the world. The moon, the earth, the president. If the listener can identify exactly which thing you already are talking about, use the. When to skip articles. When you use a and. The power of defining specificity. As the defining article, the is used to specify a particular item or concept that is either unique, previously introduced, or commonly used parties involved. Unique items, superlative, or ordinals. Use the when the referring to something that is unique or one of kind. Example, the moon, the internet. Superlative or ordinals. Use the with superlatives, the best, the tallest, and ordinal numbers, the first, the second. For example, he is the fastest runner, the third person. And also the is used in previously mentioned. Use the one a noun has been introducing using a or an example about a shed. The shed is blue. General categories. Use the when referring to a class of items or concepts in general. Example, the piano is a beautiful instrument. Now we can discuss about when we skip articles. Not every noun needs an article. For example, no article with the plural general nouns. Dogs are friendly. No articles with untouchable nouns when speaking generally. Water is essential for life. Why articles are matter? Why articles are matter? Articles might be small, but they improve clarity. Wrong usage can confuse the listener. I saw a sun. Sounds wrong. I saw the sun. Correct, specific. They also sound naturally. Writing and speaking. Mastering them makes you English professional and polished. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Even native speakers makes the mistake with the article, so it's normal to get confused. Let's look at common errors and how to avoid them. Using a versus an incorrectly. Mistakes. I saw a elephant. Correct one. I saw an elephant. How to avoid? Always check the sound of the word that follows, not the spelling. Using an if the word starts with vowel sound, a. If it is starts with a consonant sound. Example: an hour. Here H is silent. A university. U sounds like you. Next, over overusing the mistake. I love the music. Talking about music is general. Correct. I love music. How to avoid this? Use the only for specific things, or when the listeners knows exactly what you mean. General statements about nouns. General statement about nouns don't need the. Next, skipping the for specific nouns. Mistake. I went to park yesterday. Correct one. I went to the park yesterday. How to avoid this? If you are talking about a specific place or object that the listeners knows, use the. Next one, article with plural and untouchable nouns. I need a information and advice is helpful. Correct. I need information. Advice is helpful. How to avoid? Remember, a or an is only for singular countable nouns. Plural or untouchable nouns don't take a or an. Using the unnecessary with the proper nouns. I visited the India last year. Correct one. I visited India last year. Use the for countries with plural names. The Netherlands, the Philippines, rivers, oceans, mountains, ranges, the Gangas, the Pacific, the Himalayas, organizations, the UN, the World Bank. Confusion in phases like go to school or university. Mistake. I go to school every day. If talking generally, I go to school every day. How to avoid? When talking about the purpose of place, school, university, hospital, church, is general. Omit the article. When talking about a specific or use the I visited the school you mentioned. Quick tips to avoid article mistakes. Ask yourself, is it specific or general? The for specific, A or an for general. Check the sound for A versus an. Avoid A and with untouchable nouns. Information, advice, water. Avoid the general nouns. Learn the expectations for proper nouns, rivers, oceans, etc. Next, acronyms and observations. Acronyms and abbreviations. If an acronym sounds like a word beginning with OL, use an example. NMP and UFO sounds like UFO. Next, we are going to another slide. Unmentioned tricks focus on sound. A simple auditory test can resolve most article placements dilemmas. Train your ear to listen for the vocal cord vibration at the start of the speech. Vowels need And if the sound begins with an open, flowing vowel sound, you need an from and to act as a buffer. Think an hour, an open door, like that. Listen to the ear. Forgot the letter written. Listen to the sound spoken. This is the single most effective way to eliminate confusion between a and an. Real life examples that matter. The difference between the indefinite and definite article can be dramatically alternate the context of conversation, especially when establishing shared knowledge. I saw a dog. I saw the dog. She is an artist. Next, quick quiz which articles fills. Here I give to some quiz. Try to solve this. Next one, mastering articles, small words, big impact. Consistent and accurate use of articles is a hallmark of softized conjugation in English. Sharpen clarity. Correct article usage eliminates ambiguity, ensuring your meaning is conveyed with precision and professionalism. Context is king. Remember that the choice is driven by context. Is the noun is specific or general? Does the word does the word starts with a vowel sound or a consonant sound? Aim for fluency. Mastering these tiny words unlocks greater fluency and confidence. In your English communication, start small, think big. Internalizes the patterns. Engage deeply with English media. Reading and listening are the best ways to realize the natural flow and rules of the article placements. So this is our topic. Thank you for everyone.